What's up, baby? Hope you having a good day. You are now tuned in to WGRZ Live, and we got all that funky shit for you.
Good vibes all around for the people. Yeah, it's a vibe check.
No fireballs. I'm on my seltzer water. Barbara Streisand. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's a vibe check.
Jordan, where do you live? All right, yeah, I heard a lot of areas around our country got a ton of snow. We're supposed to get some tomorrow, but it hasn't started yet. 4 days clean eating, nice, good for you, man. Yeah, amen, dude. On my fourth Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, my fifth day of the fast. It's getting a little bit better, a little bit easier. Still, there's tough moments where you just want to grab I take like a bag of broccoli right now. Like late nights, I get hungry. But been eating good food. Hope everyone's doing the same. Nick, was it you and I that said we were gonna do the keto thing together? Good luck to everyone in this. We haven't done a throwback in a while. I thought we'd get one in. Listen, there's something I do want to post up tonight. It's not going to break tonight. It's for the show. But I can post other breaks meanwhile if it fills. And it would be the last bit of wild card mat that I have. This is the one that has 3 autos, 3 numbered cards. It's going to be the black ice boxes, 2 black and 1 ice box. I'm excited. I love this stuff. It'll be a player break. There's only, I think, 28 spots, something like that. So I'll get that posted up after we're done. I'm sure it's not going to like snap fill or anything, but if you want to get it, it'll open up at the show. And then I'm thinking about doing another, like a real big break instead of filling a bunch of little ones like I had intended to. I think I'm just going to maybe post a big PYT or something. I don't know. I want to do multi-years, but we'll see. I'm still trying to figure it out, man. It is hard to commit to a break early, but we will be breaking at the show on Saturday. So, I'm sure we were, Nick. Oh, that's cool. So you just get that, like, get a room? That's kind of cool if that's the way that works. They'll just hook you up with a room. Chance Warmack. We got an AJ Green. Dwayne Bowe. Colin Kaepernick at a 199. And there he is. Rookie letters, Geno Smith. And I will tell you this. Who got the Jets? Mikan. It doesn't matter who this is. And although Geno's got a little bit of a cult following going on with him, you know. Hopped in a little bit this year to cover. But these letter cards sell really well. People use them to make different things. So, yeah, that's a cool card. One of the few sets they did that in. We got our Colin Kaepernick numbered out of 199. These boxes, if you have not been around when we start opening Prominence, it's got a definitely like absolute vibe to it with the boxes. Very, very similar. What everyone else up to? Got some good games coming up this weekend. Starting on Saturday, 2 days away, we start the last week. It feels like it should be playoffs because every year that I do this show, which they didn't have the year before or last year, they took 2 years off of it. I think the show is going to be packed. There's a Jordan Reed rookie. And Jonathan Cyprian with the number inscription up top. Going out to the Jaguars. Just Imp. You need an A, that's an S. I know you know that, but I'm letting you know, Jamie, in case you struggle with your letters. But yeah, normally this show's on the first week of playoffs, which would be this week. It's always the weekend of the first week of playoffs, so kind of interesting it will be on. But we're still getting Saturday games. Some of these are like, when you really break it down, some of them are kind of in a playoff scenario, you know, win and get in, and losing you're done. So that's kind of cool. Philip Thomas, Matt Forte, Tony Romo, Manti Te'o rookie, and it's going to be an Alec Okafor. So we got 3 really cool different autographs out of this. I wish they'd do another set like this. We have the field looking ones, the rookie field plates, the just the cloth fabric, you know, instead of just being on the card, and then the letters, everything being on card. Man, I miss it. This is a cool set for back in the day. They don't do this kind of stuff much anymore. This would be, if they were to come back and do this kind of set now, you're probably talking $800, $900 a box. Easy. With this kind of stuff. They just don't make them like that anymore. Oh man, we used to kill throwback breaks, man. Crush them. You know what I miss the most? Those half case and full case breaks of 2007 UD Premier. I miss that, man. You can't find that stuff anymore and don't pay a fortune for it. So, I mean, I even just try to find it. So when I go to shows, I'll peep around and see what I can find. Grab a box here and there. Man, we were pulling Adrian Peterson rookie autos out of 07 Premier. Tom Brady game-used swatches and stuff. There's a Jordan Todman. Felix Jones. And what you're going to see with this stuff, too, there's a Brooks Reed. Darrelle Revis All-Pro, not numbered. And Maurice Jones-Drew, calling all captains. Bet you this is game-used. Game-worn. That's how it used to be, too. In the zone, Felix Jones for the Cowboys. Game-worn going out to James Rea. Oh, yeah, we'd drop a break, and there'd be 100 comments in less than that, like 40, 50 comments in a minute. But it was cheap then, too. Think about it. We used to be able to... Oh, man. It wasn't even just throwbacks, dude. I was looking at some of our breaks we were able to do, of 18, 19 stuff. Oh, it makes you sick. And we used... You know what the sad thing is? People used to complain that it was too expensive and they didn't get hits. And I'm like, oh, man... If we only knew then what we know now, we would have been just in love with those breaks. Steven Jackson and David Harris for the Jets. That is game worn as well, going out to the Jets. New York Jets is going to be Mike and Raymond. The quad auto out of UD. Man, that UD stuff was crazy. Yeah, Jamie, they did those fabricated patches, but hell, I'd take some of those even anymore. We got CJ2K, pulled his auto this year. Javid Best. There is a Devin Hester out of 100. And Stanley Havili, rookie Tyler Sash. Oh, here we go, another AJ Green. And Stanley Havili for the Philadelphia Eagles, Dougie Fresh. Yeah, I was actually going through cards today for that show, and it actually is, there are some really cool stuff we've got from like those throwback boxes. That's when I could actually rip a box or two and not feel too bad about it. Now it's like, man, I busted up an $800 box of Absolute. That's what those are up to. Those new boxes of Absolute are up to like $800. Here we go. We're going to get a good one. Jay Cutler, Akeem Ayers, Michael Crabtree, Danny Amendola, Clay Matthews, and it's going to be a Greg Little. Again, once again, on card for the Cleveland Browns, Alan Eckert. Yeah, that had AP, Lynch, Johnson, and it had a lot of game use swatches from like Brady, Manning, tons of low print stuff in it. You know what else we ripped probably just as much of, if not more? Let me see if anyone can guess. Those of you who've been around. Think of a product that we ripped just a shit ton of. Man, I wish I could get more of it now. And I did. I could have bought more, and we just kind of like started slow filling it, so I stopped. And then when I went to get more eventually, like to bring it back, we just didn't do. They didn't have it anymore. Let's see. What product do you think of when you think of like stuff we broke? Older stuff we broke a ton of. There's a few different ones, but there's one I'm thinking of. We broke a lot of cases of. Probably 30 cases of it total, I would say. We'll do a few packs of these. See if anyone can remember. Black Gold. Hitman nailed it. 2015 Black Gold. 2015 Gridiron Kings is another one we broke a lot of. Jonathan Franklin out of $9.99 rookie. We have Demarius Thomas. Crazy. That's crazy. Antonio Brown. Pretty crazy. Rivers and Jackson. A lot going on with that Antonio Brown situation. And then Xavier Rhodes out of 100. New generation for the Vikings. That's kind of a cool card. Austin Mucklebust. Where's he at these days? Taylor said it too. 2015 Gridiron Kings. I knew, Taylor, you'd be in there. We pulled a Brady 1-on-1 out of that. I talked about that way too much. Man, I miss those breaks. It'll be a long time before we ever see stuff like that again because of the price this stuff came out at. It'll have to take like natural inflation to go up. You know, like things will have to be remarkably expensive to make the boxes at the prices they are now cheap. Or the market will have to be awful and people will just have to just say, I'll just throw these, I'll sell these for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because the product just got so expensive. They were the days, man. Miss it. We didn't know what we had, did we? Oh, he's getting picked up. 100%. Why wouldn't you? Listen, your club, your team is not going to look bad signing him because everything points to the fact that the Bucs mishandled the situation. Arians coming off looking like, and I'm not saying that they were wrong in the matter. I think there's probably truth to both sides of the story, but I think there's enough supporting AB's argument that a team can justify, well, look, he went to waivers. We feel like we can give him a chance. He said, you know, he was dealing with injury. We're going to evaluate his health. We're going to see how he is. If he's able to play, we're going to use him. I mean, dude, come on. Why wouldn't you if you're in a playoff run? Barry Sanders at $9.99. Is this an autograph? Game worn Reggie Wayne, one of my favorites, out of 99 for the Colts, going out to Allen. The Table Smasher. Sorry, Austin. The Table Smasher. Bills Mafia. Thomas, Jacoby Jones, Sherman. Walter Payton out of 100. That's a sweet card. Immortals there going out to the Bears. Look at that. They kind of had it going on then. Bills kind of on their final stages deciding if they're going to keep. What up, Kelly? Dynasty Auction League champion took me down in the finals because they pulled Aaron Rodgers just to drive too early. Kelly beat me by what, 2.8 points, Kelly? Man, killing me. Rodney Smith out of $9.99. Ray Rice. I forget what I was saying though. What were we talking about? Dang it, I lost my train of thought because Kelly got me. And event worn rookie, another one. Geno Smith for the Jets. Look at you coming on all strong here, Jets. Miking. mean, let me ask you this, guys. Let's do a little open poll. We won't make a poll to vote, but you give me your take. Antonio Brown, no, he doesn't get signed, or say AB signs with, and don't just name a team. Put it out. AB signs with. Let's see your guesses here. Cordarrelle Patterson rookie out of $9.99. Make a little comeback. Plaxico Burress, Vernon Davis, and Colson. Valued collector. Redemption guesses in. It's 2013. Get your redemption guesses in. Of course, it's expired, but you'll get something for Panini points or something. Stevie Johnson out of 250. I still have his Bills jersey. Andre Johnson and Matt Forte. Oh, you sure did, man. Kelly, you probably deserved to be a lot higher in the rankings all year than you were. You had like the most points for so. Listen, 33% draft, 33% waiver wire and trades, and 33% luck. That's the calculation. And 1% just a little bit of edge, like that's left over to win a fantasy championship. So Kelly, you deserved it, man. That's congratulations. I'm bitter, man. I'm not gonna lie, but you earned it, man. You had a great team. I think Nuss is starting to like Leaf a little bit more the way they're treating him. Titans, he signs with the Titans. They would be the last to get a chance on waivers. So if he skips all those waivers and the Titans sign him, there'd be a lot of people rooting against him. Freshman Fabric Signatures, card 332, Ryan Nassib. Ryan Nassib. Who was he drafted by? I have to see. Was it the Chargers? I can't remember. Now, if somebody's like, I don't want to mess with this, New York Giants. So just imp, this is how it works. It's expired. If you don't want the redemption and you would prefer to have $5 credit instead, you can just say, hey, I'd rather have $5 credit. Just give me $5 credit. I'll hold on to the redemption. But if you want it to try to see if they can get you points or whatever, it will ship. So that goes to the Giants. I don't honestly think that AB can articulate a conversation long enough that listeners would want to tune into. I don't. I really don't. I think as crazy as it is, and I know you're joking, Kelly, but I don't think he can go in the media. I really don't. I mean, did you hear him on Dancing with the Stars? Have you heard him do an interview? It's tough, man. But who knows? I can't believe he posted his bank account numbers. Here we go. Kyle Pitts up first for the Falcons out of $3.99. Mystique Kyle Pitts. Like I said, guys, at the end of this, not only will we do our two $5 credit, but we will also post that pre-sale for wild card, our very last wild card break that we'll have. Antonio Gibson and DK Metcalf. It's not as good as Dwayne, right? At a $2.49 DK Metcalf. AB can't. He can't communicate like basic information. Dak Prescott out of $149. Really cool card there. Bateman, Taylor, Henry, and there's a Dalvin Cook out of $4.99. But listen, I think any team he signs with, the like public's gonna be like, that's BS. So if the Bills get him, they become public enemy number one. You know, but listen, the Pats sure could use him, and they're in a position to get him before the Bills are. We'll see. Can Belichick handle that kind of drama and going into the postseason? There's a nice Zach Wilson for the Jets. Jalen Darden, Ben Roethlisberger, Kadarius Toney, and out of 75, Mr. Russell Wilson for the Seahawks going out to John S. on the purchase. I'm glad to see I have a fellow Leaf supporter there, Nick. Nick, you need to listen to our latest podcast with the Bearded Grinch. we started a new segment. As part of it, there's a segment called 60-Second Showdown. There's a card topic and a like pop culture topic, for lack of a better phrase, which was this week was Christmas decorations. Check that out. But our card topic on the 60-Second Showdown is licensed versus unlicensed, Nick. So even if you fast forward to closer to the end of the show, you can. But check it out, guys. Oh, another one. Collecting that rainbow out of $2.99. Dallas Cowboys, James Rea. Yeah, you kind of start to wonder. That's pretty cool. You kind of start to wonder if it'll be more of a blackball situation where it's like, hey, nah, don't. The league sends out a memo to coaches, says, this ain't happening. Rondell Moore for the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, but you know what, Kelly? Here's the difference. Here's the difference in this situation. Now it's playoff time. And guess what? There's COVID. And if you lose one of your top receivers or one of your top weapons, no one's going to be upset that you have Antonio Brown to go. I'm not supporting the idea. I don't think I would want the Bills to get him. I mean, if they do, I hope that it's handled well and that it's not the death of us. I think it will be for the remainder of the season. But I'm not going to be shocked if AB gets... I won't be shocked if he doesn't either. But I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, someone signed him. There's Josh Jacobs, Kellen Mond, Stafford, Ramondre Stevenson. And there's a Landry and a Waddle for the Miami Dolphins going out to Shane Noels. There you go, Nick. See? There's value to be had in that leaf. Listen to the podcast, guys. Yeah, check it out, Nick. Let me know what you think. Now, for the 60-Second Showdown, every week, Chris and I are going to take a stance, and we preface the segment by this. There's no guarantee. Like, we may argue for something we actually feel strongly against, but it's the whole point of the segment is to argue for whatever topic you defend. So it's kind of fun. It's neat to kind of, even if you have to argue for a point you don't believe in, I enjoy that. Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray, and Chaz Surratt. Didn't we pull his one? We pulled his 101 today, right? For the Minnesota Vikings, going out to Austin Mucklebus, the Table Smasher. Dude, can we get a Bills Mafia drop? Wonder if they have one. Let's check real quick. He earned it jumping through a table. Oh man, that would be freaking crazy if they had one. Nothing. Oh, my speaker's on the fritz anyhow. Chaz Surratt for the Table Smasher. Yeah, well, I know it's not Leaf, but it's very similar, Nick. We'll be dropping this wild card. I'm sure you like that too. Lots of good on-card autos, which is one of my arguments. I love the look of this wild card, Matt. Check this out. Zach Wilson for the Jets, New York Jets. Another one to Mike in. King of cards, Zach Wilson out of $2.99. Bills would get a chance to go after him this week. We have Myles Gaskin, Nick Chubb, Tutu Atwell, and there's an Atwell out of $4.99 to go with it. A couple more packs to go here before we get a chance to do the recap. Again, like I said, last time I'll remind you, we are going to post that wild card mixer for the show. Bateman Mystique, Cook, Tua, Sutton, and Damian Bird is going to be our second autograph. We should have one more, right? That is a 41 out of 50 for the New England Patriots. New England Patriots going out to Dave Latta. All right, come on. We need a bangy. It should be an RPA coming. Trevor Lawrence out of $3.99 going out to the Jags. Some nice numbered Lawrence stuff. Jacob Harris, Jefferson, Higgins, and Barkley out of 99. Barkley to 99. Barkley to 99. Yeah, I'm with you, Nick. I've been in that. You know me. I try to include it. And when I do, people are like, oh, no more Leaf. A lot of people, which I get. And Chris's argument, Chris got me on his argument. He pulled into my fan side and not my card side. So he knew. But Chris, the Vogue and I have talked enough. He knew how to try to win that argument with me. But you guys listen to that segment and you tell me who won that argument. All right, here we go. Mac Jones for the Pats. Joshua Allen. Tylan Wallace. Uh-oh! Boom! Out of 199. Mac Jones. Who? Dave Latta on the random with the New England Patriots. Boom, baby. There it is. Man, my stinking speakers. So quiet. There it is. It's a gray swatch. Last card magic. Well, according to Jordan Kruger, that's what I do. I set it up that way. There we go. That little last card magic. Throwback Thursday, bringing the fire. Actually, do I have a mag case over here? I think I do. Let's see. Well, that's our second Mac Jones out of the case. So if what I've watched from these breaks holds true, there is one more in there. Because we got 3 in our first one, and another buddy of mine that opened a case got 3 in a case. So it seems like the Mac Jones in this comes in 3s. So there should be one more in this case somewhere. Yeah, who gets the Rookie of the Year? It's got to be Chase, right? I don't think you can argue it at this point. Especially if you're going to argue for Burrow to be MVP, which I don't think that argument is a great one. But I think it's got some validity to debate. All right, let's go over it. Jordan Reed, Kaepernick out of 199. We had the Devin Hester to 100. Patterson to 999 rookie. Walter Payton to 100. Mac Jones acetate. Trevor Lawrence out of 399 for the Jags. Barkley to 99. King of Cards, Zach Wilson out of 299. We had the Trevor Lawrence base. 2 illusionist acetate cards for Dak Prescott. The red out of 149. The blue out of 299. We got the Zach Wilson base King of Cards. Russell Wilson to 75. And a Kyle Pitts Mystique to 399 pink. What up, Wes? All right, and for our hitties, big old hitty here, we have the Jalen Waddle, Jarvis Landry for the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins going out to Shane Knowles. Kelly, I think he should. I think the best thing that could have happened to him is that Chicago writer coming out and being like, I'm not voting for him because he's an awful person. Now every person that votes is going to be scrutinized and say, okay, I can see the argument for Kupp, I can see the argument for Taylor, but these anti-Rodgers people are going to have a lot to answer for it. I do not like Rodgers, but he's MVP this year. I mean, Kupp, there's this argument, but he's going to break the record on an extra game. Jonathan Taylor just had some of those games where I just don't feel necessarily he was the one that won it for his team. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Rodgers, without Rodgers, that team went nowhere. That could be true for the Colts as well. More so than Kupp, I think. And I love Kupp. I've been collecting him since 2017. For the New York Jets there, Mike and Raymond. And then Felix Jones for the Dallas Cowboys, James Rea. Superlatives, Demir Bird for the New England Patriots going out to Dave Latta. We had the Chaz Surratt for the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings going out to Austin Mucklebust. And we have for the Giants, Ryan Nassib. Let me know, Just Imp, if you want the $5 or the redemption there. We had the Xavier Rhodes for the Minnesota Vikings going out to the Table Smasher. Rookie out of 100. That's a cool card. Greg Little for the Cleveland Browns going out to Allen. We had the for the Philadelphia Eagles, Stanley Avali going out to Dougie Fresh. This is the Geno Smith rookie letters for the Jets. Mike and Raymond. That's a sweet card, too. A little bit of a cult following with him. Alec Okafor going out to the Arizona Cardinals. Richard Myler and Jonathan Cyprian for the Jacksonville Jaguars going out to Juz Imp. And the card of the break, Mr. Mac Jones. Who? System has been broke. And if it's not Rodgers, I agree with you, Kelly. It just, you know what, it would go to show you. Because there's been years a quarterback won it when a running back or a wide receiver definitely played far better than the quarterback that won it. This year it's close enough that if a quarterback doesn't win it, we can't say, oh, well, quarterbacks always have the edge. Because if the quarterback even holds a slight edge because of being a quarterback, then Rodgers should win it, right? But if everything even keel, like quarterbacks shouldn't have an edge, we just look at very subjectively across positions, and I get the argument a little bit for Taylor and Cup. I just think when I'm thinking of the guy who just tore it up this year and won for their team. Now, if you're going to get into the personal side of things, even if it means, oh, he held out, he made things difficult for his team, well, he brought that team together too. That's all I'll say, is that the team played for him. They fought for him. We'll see. Moss never did win it. Who won it that year with his killer season? Kelly, I'll call you here in a couple minutes as soon as we get off here. I got to give you a ring then. It's going to be the Saints and the Ravens with the hitless credit. That is going to be Dougie Berger and Seth Anderson with the $5 credits. All right, y'all. I'm going to post that wild card mixer up that will break on Saturday. If you want to jump in on that, that'll be our last wild card mat that we have. But yeah, check that out. Get a picture of this Mac Jones posted up. See y'all soon. I agree with you, Kelly. That's like the kind of killer factor there. All right, y'all. Deuces.